mention this. Sydney Sweeney was interviewed by GQ. I'm certainly have seen this by now, but this is a moment in the interview that's gotten a lot of attention. It's the moment when the reporter Catherine Stoffel tried to get her to apologize for her Good Genes ad that everybody pretended to be upset about. And if somehow you have not seen this yet, well, here was Sydney's response, which was quite perfect.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
That's a perfect response. Maybe Sydney Sweeney really is based. I don't know. I confess I was really skeptical of the Sydney Sweeney is based narrative. I was skeptical. I was skeptical because literally every other time we're told a celebrity is based, it turns out to be false. Every other time we're told that a celebrity, this is really a right-winger in disguise. Every other time it has not been true. And maybe this is the one time when it is true. You notice two things here. And first of all, of course, there's the question from the reporter. This is every leftist millennial woman in a nutshell. This is every female HR rep you'll ever encounter, every female corporate drone, almost every female you'll find in media or politics. It's all right there. All right there. The smarmy, up-talking tone, the smug facial expression, and most of all, the attempts to manipulate and control you while framing it passive-aggressively as an opportunity. So she says, I just want to give you the opportunity. I just want to give you the opportunity to apologize. I'm going to generously grant you the opportunity. I want to take a moment and I want to give you the chance. I want to give you the chance to grovel. I really want to give you the chance to grovel and fall before my feet in remorse. I just really like to give you the opportunity to prostrate yourself before me and beg for my pardon. I just want to give you the opportunity. It's like they're taking you up to the guillotine and saying, I want to give you the opportunity to put your head right there. I wanted to really give you the chance. I wanted to really give you an opportunity to put your head right there and have it removed from your shoulders. I just really wanted to, because I figured you want the opportunity. You would want the opportunity to put your head right there. So this is the tyranny that we live under. This is what it looks like and sounds like. It doesn't even have the integrity to be honest about what it is. Because at least in the old days, if they're going to cut your head off, like they're pretty clear that this is what we're doing to you. You don't have a choice. Sorry about your luck. Actually, not sorry. You deserve it. And so, if they're going to take you out, you would prefer that. Just be honest. Just have the guts to look me in the eye and tell me this is what's happening. But now they won't even give you that. They won't even give you that. And it just smiles. This is what they do. They smile smugly and they give you that ridiculous look with that grating, up-talking tone, giving you the opportunity. And then, you note that. That's one thing you note. And then you note Sydney's answer, which is which is exactly the right way to answer. It's very important. It's very important that she did not respond by claiming that the ad was not racist. She was not defending the ad. She could have done that. Right? I mean, what they wanted was the apology, but if she wasn't going to give the apology, there were a couple of other ways to go about it. And typically most people just give the apology. That's what we've seen over the last many years as wokeness has taken over. Most people, when they're given the opportunity to apologize, they will, they will take advantage of the opportunity and they'll apologize. But then even on the relatively rare occasion where someone refuses to apologize, usually they'll refuse to apologize by explaining themselves, by defending themselves, by saying, well, that's not true. That's not true. It's not racist. But she didn't do that. And that's critically important. This is the principle that this is the principle that this is the principle I will live and die by. Never explain yourself. Never justify it. When people start saying, explain this, explain yourself, never do it. Right? When the mob comes for you, when the smarmy liberal woman with that ridiculous look on her face when they come for you and they want the explanation, you don't give it to them. And when they call you racist, the appropriate answer is not, no, I'm not racist. No, the appropriate answer is, well, oh, you think that? Well, I don't care that you think that. Oh, is that what you think? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. It's what Sydney said. Do you want to explain yourself? No, I'm good. Well, don't you want to explain? Don't you want to, all these people, they want you just to explain. No, fine. When I got something I want to talk about, I'll let you know. But other than that, we're good. Anything else? That's it. And that's the thing. That's the end of it. Once you've conveyed this, once you've made it clear that you don't care what they think of you or what labels they put on you, and that you're not going to explain yourself, you're not going to justify yourself, you're not going to defend yourself. And when I say not defend yourself, I mean you're not going to lay down and just take it, but you're not going to be defensive. You're not going to defend yourself in the sense of rationalizing and explaining and all these sorts of things. You're going to refuse to be like the on the witness stand being interrogated and having to explain all of everything you did and your whereabouts and where were you last night. You're not going to do that. You're just not going to do it. And once you've made that clear, then they've been stripped of their power. Really, they got nothing left. Because the main power that they have over you is your desire to be accepted by them. That's the main power that these people have, is your desire for their acceptance and for their approval. Now, they do have other powers also. Not quite to the extent that they used to a few years ago, but there are other things that they can try to do to screw your life up. But most of that they don't have over somebody like Sydney Sweeney. They do have other powers, but the main power they have, the main weapon they have at their disposal is your desire for their approval. And if you've made it clear that you don't have that desire, well, then you've taken away, you haven't taken away necessarily all of their arrows, but you've taken away most of them.